Bishop. Coming to you each week with coaching tips packed with spiritual intelligence for smart entrepreneurs. Bishop Wayne is a Christian leader and a business development coach who specializes in blessed ways to do business in the modern world. He claims that business is a spiritual game and a mind sport for smart entrepreneurs, and that those who win the inner game have a strategic advantage over those who don't. There are blessed ways to do business and bad ways to do business. In this podcast, Bishop Wayne shares the blessed principles and practices that deliver the best outcomes for enlightened entrepreneurs. Are you ready? Then let's go in.
All right, good people, God richly bless you. It's the Business Bishop, Bishop Wayne Malcolm, coming to you live and direct on this Tuesday. Every Tuesday, we dedicate it to some blessed business coaching, and I definitely don't keep you too long, but I want to welcome those of you that are coming in. We didn't put out any adverts for today, but every Tuesday I'm going to be here, even if it's just for half an hour. So look, welcome. If you're coming on in, please do put something in the chat box. Let me know that you're here. Hey, Cynthia, great to see you. And come on in, because I'm going to do something really special tonight. Really, really special tonight. And it won't take very long, but I'm sure it will bless you for a very, very long time. Great. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. So next week, I'm hosting the second Blessed Business Challenge, right, which is our advanced entrepreneurial education and training for conscious entrepreneurs. Great to see folks coming in. So next week, I'm going to, that's going to happen. Actually starts on the 21st, November the 21st. But I do realize that a lot of people are not able to come into the challenge for one reason or another. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a bit of a snippet and overview so that I can kind of drop some nuggets with you that are going to be a blessing to your life. So let's actually get it on. Let's get it on. So I'm going to talk about the Blessed Business Challenge and understanding the Blessed Business Challenge and what it is. And, the bad news is that the one I'm doing next week is the last one for the year. And I do not know when the next one will be. I don't know if it's going to be January, February, whatever the case. But it's going to be the last one for this year. So here it goes. What is a blessed business? What is a blessed business? A blessed business is a vehicle for your vision that blesses your life, your lifestyle, and your legacy. So, of course, a lot of people have vision, right? They've got dreams, they got goals, and some people have already translated that into a 5-year plan or a 10-year plan or a 15-year plan, and they've got a vision in terms of their quality of life, the impact of their life, the significance of their life, their legacy, and so on. But your vision requires a vehicle, right? Requires a vehicle. So somebody's got to get you there. And I can think of no greater vehicle for a vision than a blessed business, all right? A business that you own, that you can grow, and that grows you, that is a blessing to you. That is an excellent vehicle for your vision. So that's what a blessed business is. Now, it's also an opportunity for believers to realize their dominion mandate. And some of you understand what I mean by the dominion mandate. Like when God made man, God blessed him and said, be fruitful, do multiply, and have dominion. And I believe that that is the will of God for everyone, that we are fruitful, that we are ever increasing, and that we have dominion. But in order to have dominion, you have to discover a domain that you can develop, that you can dominate, that you can defend. And so, a blessed business is a domain. It's a domain, and it's an opportunity for believers to realize their dominion mandate. So what is the Blessed Business Challenge? Well, the Blessed Business Challenge is 3 things. It's number 1, an advanced education in the secret side of business success. Wow. Yeah, I said it. the secret side of business success. You see, my journey as an entrepreneur, as a bishop, as a minister, as a consultant and a coach, my journey has been one of great curiosity, because I met a lot of very successful people, and I've read the autobiographies of outstanding people, and I started to notice what they were not saying. I started to notice what was written between the lines, and I realized that there is a secret side to success. It's not spoken about much because a lot of people who are successful don't even understand it. So they can't explain it because they don't understand it. But I started to realize that there was a secret side of business success, and that's why I put together this kind of advanced training on the secret side, because I believe it's the difference that makes a difference. It's the critical success factor, and it's the ultimate advantage. Like I've said here, an immersive and actionable training series that gives you the ultimate advantage in business. And some of you are aware that I've written a book called Spiritual Intelligence for Entrepreneurs, The Ultimate Advantage. So, yeah, I believe that the ultimate advantage is spiritual, or that it's unseen, or that it's hidden, that fully 80% of business success is due to factors that are not obvious, they're not evident, they're not visible, because they're hidden. And where are they hidden? Inside the entrepreneur. And so I've kind of dedicated this body of knowledge to exploring that, to unpacking that, and to empowering people in terms of the secret side of success. And finally, it's a revelation of the role. It's a revelation of the role that entrepreneurial instincts, senses, and intuition play in business success. So in other words, if you pick up a typical book on business, or if you do a course on business, well, they're going to teach you business strategies. They're going to teach you marketing plans. They're going to teach you financial forecasts and flows. They're going to teach you business processes and structures and systems, and how to systematize your business, how to automate it, how to make it process dependent, how to recruit staff. And they're going to teach you all of these things, and they're not going to talk to you about entrepreneurial instincts, right? Or entrepreneurial senses, or the role that intuition plays in business. But if you examine the story of anyone who is doing well as a leader, whether it's a for-profit business enterprise, whether it's a non-profit venture, anyone that's doing well, what you're going to find is that they have these very sharp instincts, strong senses, and they have this fine-tuned intuition that is emanating from a spiritual place. And you'll kind of feel that when you're around these people, and you'll notice that. Well, a lot of people don't understand that, but I do. And so that's why I put together this training on that. I want to break it down a little bit more. Conscious and enlightened entrepreneurs know that there is a hidden side to success. Now, some call it luck, while others claim they were fortunate. There seemed to be some assistance and help from above, right? So if you actually look at their story, they're going to say, yeah, I worked hard, I was focused, I was disciplined, I made sacrifices, I put in the hours, but I did have some lucky breaks. I was quite fortunate. I was in the right place at the right time with the right people under the right circumstance. Or someone gave me an opportunity, someone gave me some money, someone gave me something. Like there's a side to it that you can't control, that you don't control. And everyone, if you were to read the autobiographies of outstanding people, they know there's something hidden and mysterious about why doors open for some people and not for others, why opportunity lands with some people and not with others, why they even decided to be somewhere that they didn't want to be, but they decided to go, and it was a life-changing meeting with someone that could add so much value to their idea. Well, so they know it, just don't know how to define it. So they know that their talent, technique, and tools do not adequately explain their explosive success. This challenge explains the phenomenon so that you can fully expect to be quote unquote lucky, fortunate, and indeed blessed, because there really is a science to this. So let's just check this out. Honest entrepreneurs. What type? honest entrepreneurs acknowledge the role that mysterious factors played in their public success. Like, I mean, I don't know how many honest entrepreneurs we have on here tonight, and I don't on live, and I don't know how many of you are going to come on and watch this later on, right? But if you do, I want you to be honest, right? And I want you to talk to successful and outstanding entrepreneurs, and they're going to be, and if they're honest, they're going to acknowledge that there were mysterious factors that played a role in their public success. Factors like this: appointments, right? Divine appointments. They were mysteriously in the right place at the right time with the right people under the right circumstances. And connections were made, doors were opened, opportunity knocked, leverage appeared, investment appeared, answers to difficult questions appeared, a business partnership appeared, a joint venture appeared, all because they were mysteriously in the right place at the right time with the right people under the right circumstances. Number two is favor, right? Favor. They were favored by key people who gave them opportunities, invitations, and advice, right? Favor. Oh, fantastic. Thanks for your great comments. Number three, instincts. They spotted an opportunity that others were walking past. Isn't that amazing? That everyone else was walking past the opportunity, but they saw it. Why did they see it? How did they see it? What was going on inside of them that sharpened their instincts to where they could see an opportunity and that other people could not? And then there's the whole idea of risk, right? They acted on instinct without real information and took a risk that paid off. If you ask the outstanding, successful entrepreneur, they'll tell you, I took risk. But what they often can't explain to you is where the resilience, where the courage, where the conviction, where the character came from to say, I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to risk everything on this opportunity and for it to then pay off. Something's going on inside the heart, the mind, the spirit, the soul of that person that convinces them that this is the opportunity, this is an open door, this is something that I'm going to walk through. And the final one is opportunity, and opportunity knocked on the door. What the precise time? At the precise time that they were ready to seize it, right? Because if opportunity knocks at the wrong time, you're not ready to seize it, then nothing happens with it. But for these people, opportunity knocked at the right time. And so that's why I say honest entrepreneurs acknowledge the role that mysterious factors played in their public success. So I'm going to start to teach now, right? So I'm just giving some context, but I'm going to start to just drop some just kingdom nuggets. And how many of you are ready for some nuggets tonight? So here it goes, right? So there's a common denominator in every facet of your business, right? So whether it's, whether it's production, whether it's marketing and sales, whether it's fulfillment and delivery, whether it's staffing, whether it's administration, whatever facet of the business, right? The common denominator is you, the leader, the owner, the operator. You are what everything has in common. So this means that the business will never outgrow you, and that your true competition is not the business next door. So here again is this idea delivered to us by the business schools that you're in competition with the business next door. But given that your business will never outgrow you, your true competition is not the business next door. Your true competition is the business that you own, because you must learn to gain and keep the lead. Like you're going to have to get ahead of your business. You're going to have to outgrow your business. You have to grow faster than your business is growing. And your business, it needs you to grow. It's literally screaming at you. It's crying to you. It's saying, look, we could do so much more. We could be so much more. We could have so much more, but you have to be so much more and you have to grow. And so big mistake entrepreneurs make is they stop growing, right? They stop learning. They stop, sometimes just the pressure of all the responsibility makes them deprioritize personal development and deprioritize building their capacity. And that's a problem because the business will never outgrow you. And I'm gonna say this. This challenge will help you to get ahead of your own business idea. It's about getting ahead of your own business idea. What do you mean get ahead of it, Bishop? I mean, internally, you need to be ahead of it. You need to be several steps ahead of it. Like whatever you're building right now inside, you need to be 5 to 10 steps ahead of it. You need to be ahead of it strategically, and you need to be ahead of it operationally, because you are growing faster than it, and you're growing so that it can grow. And so this is why the challenge is life-changing for people that go through the Blessed Business Challenge. And of course, it's designed for entrepreneurs. It's designed for self-employed people. It's designed for solopreneurs. It's designed for business owners, business operators, anyone in the business space. I've designed this challenge based on spiritual intelligence to help you get ahead of your own business idea internally, strategically, and operationally. So what do you come away with? There are 4 keys, right? So when we do the challenge, right, the whole idea is that I want to put keys in your hands. Now, if I put keys in your hands, like Jesus said to Peter, behold, I give to you the keys of the kingdom. But the very next thing he says is, whatsoever you shall bind on earth shall be bound in heaven. Whatever you loose on earth shall be loose in heaven. In other words, I give you the keys. Now it's up to you. So what I do in the challenge is I put 4 keys into the hands of our participants. The 4 keys, now once you have them, it's now up to you what you're going to do. And I am somewhat inundated with testimonies of people who did the first Blessed Business Challenge, whose business went to another level because they went to another level, whose business began to scale and multiply exponentially because they begin to scale and multiply exponentially, because they took maybe one of these keys and put it to work. Now, I'm convinced that any one of these keys is transformational for a business, but all 4 of them together, Lord help us all. So here are the 4 keys. I'll do this really quickly. Key number 1 is to unleash the entrepreneur within you. Wow and wow. Here's what that means. It means that you are an entrepreneur by design, because you are the image and likeness of God. And the part of you that is the image and likeness of God is phenomenally creative, is resilient, is courageous, is convicted. That part of you actually can build a commercial empire. All right. It's limitless, right? In its capacity to create, and insatiable in its appetite to create. And I teach you on the first night how to find that side of you, how to locate that part of you and unleash that part of you. Because once that part of you is turned on, you are unstoppable. Your vision is going to get bigger, and your sense of confidence and conviction and clarity will just be amazing. So number two is to sharpen your entrepreneurial senses. So on the second night, I focus on sharpening your entrepreneurial senses. What do I mean? I mean that we connect with the physical world through our 5 senses, right? Sight, sound, taste, smell, touch. But you equally relate to the commercial world. You relate to the marketplace through senses, and it's entrepreneurial senses. Because entrepreneurs see things that other people don't. They hear things that other people don't. They feel things that other people don't. They taste and smell things that other people don't. And show you how to sharpen your entrepreneurial senses, your business IQ, and your commercial instincts. Why? Because tools are only as good as the technician that uses them. And if we put new tools in old hands, you don't get new results. But if you put a new you that has sharp entrepreneurial senses, business IQ, high business IQ, commercial instincts, put an opportunity in front of that, woohoo! That opportunity will become an outcome, a desired outcome. All right, number 3, the third night is we look at the big business psychology and strategy. So here's what I mean. What I'm going to show you on the third night is why it is critical that you are thinking, dreaming, and aiming for big results with your business, not small results. Like, small vision in business secures the death of the opportunity. You literally have to think big in order to structure your business in a way that it will serve you and deliver to you the things that you want that business to deliver to you. So it's better to aim too high and miss than to aim too low and hit. So I take you into the mind and into the strategy room of people that are building big businesses so that you understand, so now you see what that way of thinking does for your small idea. It may be a small idea, but I will remind you, those of you that believe the Bible, that God spoke to an old man, 75 years old, and told him to count the stars, right? Count the stars if you can, because that's how many descendants you are going to have. Your descendants will be innumerable. Now, why is God putting a big vision in the mind of a relatively old man who doesn't have much time, doesn't have much history, hasn't been successful in the past? Because, see, if God's going to take you beyond your past, He's going to get you to see beyond your past. And that session right there is transformational. The final session is on the Friday, is about exit to increase. And each time we just do 90 minutes. It's 90 minutes. So 90 minutes Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You've had the business bishop in your corner as your coach for those 4 sessions. Exit to increase your reach and revenue. So I explain a secret right here on that night, that the only way to maximize your reach and revenue in your business is to exit that business strategically, right? You're going to exit it, first of all, operationally, secondly, strategically, and then at the financial level. And I explain why your exodus is a critical component in your increase. Like, there'll be no increase without the exodus. And I break down what that means for you in business. So, where and when? The challenge starts on Tuesday, November the 21st at 8 to 9:30 p.m. Continues every night until Friday, November the 24th at the same time, 8 to 9:30 p.m. That's UK time. So 8 o'clock US time, US East Coast is 3 o'clock. So it'll be 3 to 4:30, okay? US time. But in the UK, it's 8 to 9:30. Then on the Saturday, there is a masterclass, all right? There's actually 2 masterclasses for people that come in as VIPs and platinum guests, where we really start to break down the science of wealth creation and scaling a business, multiplying your reach and your revenue in record-breaking time. And we do all that. Now, here's the deal, right? So you secure your space at this website, theblessedbusinesschallenge.com. You go to theblessedbusinesschallenge.com, and that's where you register for the Blessed Business Challenge. So, listen, even if you can't make it to the challenge, hopefully you'll re-listen to this, and there's some nuggets that I've dropped with you that are going to shift your paradigm, elevate your understanding, and bring you into an entirely new space. All right, I love you. You guys are champions. I want to see your comments while we watch this video. Shalom and peace out. Hi friends, this is Bishop Wayne Malcolm, the Business Bishop, and I'm excited to announce to you my new challenge, the Blessed Business Challenge, designed for business owners and entrepreneurs and for people who've embarked on the entrepreneurial journey. If you're one of those that have embarked on the journey, congratulations, because things are about to get very difficult for people who rely on a single income from a so-called secure job. The fact is that we are going through a massive global financial reset, and we are at the dawn of a new economic age in which the game has changed, the rules have changed, and the goalposts have moved. Those who are still playing the old game by the old rules are going to be big losers and are going to suffer in the emerging economy. I don't want that to happen to you. I've put together a body of knowledge. I've put together the most advanced entrepreneurial education, and we're going to deliver it in our Blessed Business Challenge. Well, why is it blessed? It's blessed because I want to teach you how you can build a business that is a blessing to you. It blesses your life, it blesses your lifestyle, and blesses your legacy. I call it blessed because if you build a business right, it will deliver to you the 4 freedoms that all entrepreneurs ultimately want. What are the 4 freedoms? Number 1, it's financial freedom. Number 2, it's time freedom. Number 3 is freedom of mobility. That's the freedom to go where you want, when you want. And number 4, it's freedom of expression, something that allows you to be authentic. The truth is that if you build the business wrong, if it's a bad business model, it'll take away from you the very things that you wanted the business to give to you. It ends up taking away your money, it takes away your time, it takes away your freedom of mobility, and it takes away your freedom of expression. That does not have to be the case for you, because there are 4 keys to building a blessed business. And each night of the challenge, I'm going to unpack one of those keys. Then, on the very last day of the challenge, we've got some special sessions for our VIPs and our platinum members. I'm going to teach our VIPs the science of scaling the business so that you can multiply your reach and your revenue in record time. I'm then going to teach our platinum members how to make money. We'll teach you what are the very best strategies for investing your profits, managing your assets, and creating generational wealth. It's going to be an epic challenge that's just full of nuggets and gems and spiritual wisdom and counsel and best practice. It constitutes perhaps the most advanced entrepreneurial education available today. So I want you to go to the website, which is theblessedbusinesschallenge.com. That's theblessedbusinesschallenge.com, where you can read all about it. You can sign up and secure your space. I hope to see you at the Blessed Business Challenge. It's Bishop Wayne Malcolm, the Business Bishop, bidding you Godspeed. Shalom.
Hey,